Hey guys, my name is John.
And I'm Kanisha.
And welcome to our channel. Okay, so guys, you already seen the title. How to bounce back on budget once you blew your budget, right? Okay, so we had we're gonna get straight to the video, right? So we had personal experience about blowing our budget and trying to get back focused. And we thought that this would be a great video, and this video will help somebody else who, maybe overspent a little bit, maybe on Netflix or maybe on Amazon or something, and you like, damn, I kind of overspent, so let me just bounce back real quick. So boom, here we go. We're gonna talk about the tips that helped us and what we did, and hopefully to help you guys. Just to give you guys a little background on what we did. So we had a homecoming. I mean, not a homecoming. We had a housewarming. If you guys didn't know, we just moved in together, got our first little spot, and we are extremely happy. And so we got our first apartment, and we had a housewarming. Yep. And I told her that she was overreacting. Yes, because I was like, Pookie, we don't need all this stuff. People just come over here, eat, have some time, we get our presents, and boom, right? But what happened?
What happened is, I'm trying to get prepared for this event because I knew how many people we were inviting, because we have both my family and his family, and we had 2 different sessions for the housewarming. So I knew it was going to be a lot of people, and I wanted to make sure there was a lot of food, a lot of supplies, and everything. And he kept telling me I was overreacting and told me to go to bed and all this other stuff. But I was right, like always, and it was more than he expected.
It was. She stayed up till like 4 in the morning. I said, look, just wake me up at 4, right? And I'm gonna start cooking at 4. The plan was to go to her. I was gonna go to sleep at 12. She said I'm gonna have to go to. She said she was gonna go to sleep at 2 in the morning. I said, all right, look, I'm gonna set my alarm at 4, right? I'm gonna get up before I start cooking. She stayed up to 4 in the morning, and she woke me up. I was like, you gonna start cooking now? And I didn't get up because I was already tired.
You didn't get up till like 6.
I didn't get up till 6, so we already started late off the jump, right? But anyway, that's not the point of the story. The point of the story, right, was I didn't think that we was gonna need as much as we needed. And the day of, I ran to the store probably like 3 times to get the stuff that we needed because we didn't have anything. And during the times, I literally had to dip into my savings. I had to dip into my savings because I didn't
into his savings
because I didn't budget for it. I was like, we don't need all of this stuff. We don't want it. We don't need it. Boom, whatever. So I didn't budget for it, right? And that was a big mistake. I probably should have budgeted a little bit more for it. But we have some tips that's going to help you guys that we did that we thought that would help you guys on budgeting or how to bounce back from it when you fuck up or whatever, right? So stay tuned for these tips. Alright, man. I'm going to start up with tip number 1. Tip number 1 is honestly just remember your goals, right? So we sat down. Every Wednesday we have a table talk where we sit right here at this table and we talk about our goals, right? We talk about our goals and we talk about how can we get better, how are we doing, are we on track, what can we do differently, and then we just reflect. We honestly just started this like last week, 2 weeks ago maybe, right? And it's been going well. And then on Sundays we have our cuddle bed talk, so we lay in the bed and we talk, and it's like, all right, what we gonna focus on this week, right? What we gonna focus on this week. So tip number 1, man, remember your goals and just write them out and just say, okay, boom, I know my end goal, I know my short-term goal, I know my long-term goal, and this is the reason why I'm budgeting. So that's tip number 1. What's tip number 2, Pookie?
And tip number 2 is to remember that you are human. Everyone makes mistakes. It's okay. It's not the end of the world, and you can bounce back from it. So it's okay if you went over your budget. You can definitely get back on track.
Boom. Yeah, that's a great number. That's a great point, right? So we, like she said, we are human, man. Like we make mistakes. If we was perfect, we wouldn't be on this earth today, right?
You win some, you lose some, but you live to fight another day.
So boom, let's go into tip number 3, and it is don't overdo it. Don't be extreme, because we knew, like, all right, listen, we overspent on the housewarming, right? So we know we still got some things we need to do. We still got some things we need to pay for, but we're not going to be extreme. We're still going to budget, right? But we're not going to be extreme. We're not going to be like, okay, I'm not spending no money or nothing for 2 months. Nah, that's not realistic, man. That's honestly not realistic because things come up, right? Emergency happens sometimes, or somebody might need, your family member might need some money sometimes, or whatever. Like, shit comes up, like, shit happens, right? So we didn't want to make it to a extreme because we wanted to be realistic. And we noticed if we was gonna be to a extreme, something was gonna happen, and then guess what? We under budget again, or we over budget again, or whatever, right? Or we went over the budget again, and then the next month we over budget again. It's gonna be a snowball effect of us going over budget every single month. So we're like, no, we're gonna relax, we're gonna breathe, we're gonna take our time, we're gonna write down our budget again, and we're just gonna take it easy, right? So that's tip number 3. Don't be extreme. Just go back to the basics.
Well, that's tip number 4, is to go back to the basics. Just go back to budgeting. Make your budget list. Go back to spending about 50% on investments and savings, and then the other 50% on your spending, paying bills. So just going back and redoing your budget to get back on track.
Right. So that's all we got for today, guys. Again, so our 4 tips on how to bounce back on a budget was to 1, remember your goals.
Realize you're human.
3, don't be too extreme when you're trying to rebudget.
And 4, just go back to basics. It's okay to start over.
Boom, easy. Guys, we really hope this video made sense to you. We really hope this will help you guys out on the journey to building wealth. Join us on our journey by creating your own journey to building wealth. And we see you guys at the top. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And we see you guys in the next video. Peace.